I'm glad to say that Mark Palios, the Tranmere Rovers chairman, has been able to join us. How tough a challenge has it been for you, Mark?
Well, it has been difficult. I think adjusting to the league was something that everybody talked about, and you can talk about it, but at the end of the day, you've got to adjust. And we clearly have had spells when we haven't done that. And the teams that have come here have actually played well, or they've made it difficult for us. And of course, the pressure from the fans here has been immense. And to be quite honest, whilst we've only lost 2 in the last 17, I think it is, we've drawn too many of those. So we need wins.
Was it a real moment of panic the end of last season, that awful day against Plymouth, I think, wasn't it, when you finally went down?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't panic. It was one whereby I think I said at the time, it's devastating today, but it's not disastrous tomorrow, because what we were doing at the club, we were going to do at the club anyway. It just makes it a bit harder if you do it when you've lost £500,000 of money from being in the Football League, and then you come down and you've got to get everybody's heads up and get them all going, which I think Brab's, he's put a good squad of players together. The fans have been fantastic. Our gates have held up. So, everybody's sort of been doing their part on the way here.
Yeah, and it's fair to say that Prenton Park is not the same place, even though they've been through this period of woe. When we look at the hospitality suites in that main stand, the work that Mark has done to try and improve revenue streams, Ronnie.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I couldn't believe it when I seen inside it there. I mean, the way that's gone on, it's been brilliant. Now, it's trying to get back first time. That's the hard part. But fingers crossed they'll be able to do it this year.
Yeah, with people like Paul's team standing in the way.
Well, we come here the last game of the season. That could be a very interesting one in a few weeks' time.
Suddenly, I'm very glad that we put you on the end and Mark just alongside me. Now, listen, you two, I want to ask you something. I wonder if you know what you were doing exactly 38 years ago today, because we can see the programme there, and you might be able to see those numbers. 8, Mark Palios, 9, Ronnie Moore, and we've pulled this little one out of the archives as well. Look at those two handsome devils there. I mean, share with us. You two
38 years, if you look well, don't we, really?
I was going to say not quite as much hair, but then I'm not one to talk, am I? You started on the same day as trainees?
Yeah, we came here on the same trial as 16-year-olds. And in fact, when I made my debut down at Aldershot, Ronnie was my roommate, and he's one of those guys that's really annoying because he talks and talks and you can't get to sleep. Next minute you realise he's gone to sleep, so I remember that.
I played a bit like that as well.
Those are the sort of pundits we want on an afternoon like this, in fairness. I don't want the ones that are going to clam up on me. And with these were such different times. I mean, that team stayed together and was picked like 30 games in a row. It's remarkable.
Yeah, well, it won't happen now, will it? There's no way. Good players, good team, great atmosphere, good manager. I mean, they were great days then.
Listen, we wish you well. I've got to ask you a quick question. I was looking through before I knew you were coming here. You played in the States in the 70s. You played alongside Pele when you were playing for...
Well,
no, played against
him,
Chicago City.
Yeah, I didn't want to say, but I did score in that game as well.
Which net was that?
New York Stadium, 2-1. So, yeah, a great win for us.
I wanted to get that little bit in because it's not often you can say the words Ronnie Moore and Pele in the same sentence.